Hello everyone, welcome to another live stream hosted by me, none other than Mr. Philly. Today we are making the Mortadella sandwich. So a little bit about this recipe. This is such a basic recipe and it's so budget friendly, and I'll get to that in a minute. So it originated in Brazil. It's a very popular Brazilian sandwich, and the origins are actually debated, but it is believed to be originated in de, Barna de Mon, which is a municipal market in the region of Sao Paulo in Brazil. So now the funny thing about this is actually a revised version of the sandwich. A famous and renowned chef and favorite of mine, Anthony Bourdain, actually revised the sandwich, and he made his own version of it. And a lot of times if you look on YouTube, you'll see this version of the sandwich made. So you just take some sourdough bread or a Kaiser roll, and then you toast it, and then put some mayonnaise and mustard on them, and then add some take some mortadella, fry it up, and with some provolone cheese on top, melt it, and then put those all together, and there you have your Anthony Bourdain sandwiches, they call it. So anyway, that's what we're about to make today. All right, let's get started. So today we have sourdough. I couldn't find any Kaiser rolls. I really wanted to differentiate between the two. So, but I just couldn't find any where I was at. So I was late at night when I was shopping, so it was all gone. So anyway, so today we're using sourdough, and I feel like sourdough is going to be a lot better actually, just because it's going to kick to the flavor. So anyway, all right. First, we're going to start with tablespoon of butter. Here we go. Put that in the pan. There we go. Heat down a little bit. And I apologize. I just moved into where I'm at, so now I'm using a bigger bowl, a pan. Normally I would just use a pan, but I just moved into where I'm at and I can't find anything. Everything's packed away, and it would take me forever to find it. So yeah, that's why I'm using just a bigger pan right now. So anyway, there we go. All right. So first we're gonna toast our sourdough bread right here, as we got. All right, there we go. We're gonna throw those in there and toast those, as you guys can see. All right, sounds so good. Oh yeah, beautiful. Hello, Joshua, I guess. How you doing? So how's everybody's day going? Everybody having a good 3rd of July? Today I'm making mortadella sandwiches. So yeah. Everybody having a good 3rd of July? How you doing, Cody? Everybody have any plans for the 4th? Anything like that? So stick around. This weekend we're also going to be shooting off some fireworks too. As a bonus, including one of my videos. So yeah. So yeah, today we're making a very basic, very budget friendly, apparently very delicious sandwich, the mortadella sandwich, the revised version of it. Unknown, how you doing? It was it's been revised by renowned chef and my favorite chef, Anthony Bourdain. So we're gonna see how it goes. Anyway, we're just gonna toast that one side, and then we're gonna toast the other side, and then we're gonna go from there. Whoop. So what's new with everybody? Everybody having a good 4th of July weekend so far? Let me turn up the heat a little bit. There we go. That's awesome. What do you got going on? I'm making mortadella sandwiches. AKA, if you look it up on YouTube, the Anthony Bourdain sandwich. Look it up. Alright, I think it's time to give those a flip a little bit. Yeah, I think they've gotten a good crisp on them. Maybe not. Okay. Do this one. Nope, not yet. A few more minutes. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you'll make it or be inspired after you watch this video. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe either. It's a pretty popular sandwich. Like I said, if you look it up, it'll say this is the Anthony Bourdain sandwich, or a revised version of a mortadella sandwich, which originated in Sao Paulo in Brazil. So yeah, there you go. Just to give you an origin story of it. Something like. Yes, for real, really. So it just goes, one side gets mustard on it and the other side gets mayonnaise, and then you toast some mortadella. If you guys don't know what mortadella is, it's an Italian meat, and then after you fry up and get a little crisp on the mortadella, you put some provolone cheese on top, and then you just take that and throw it on between the bread, and there's your sandwich. It's a very basic, very simple sandwich actually. So yeah, and it's so budget friendly. Well, I mean, it would be, but the mortadella is what's going to run you high. I mean, this was all $24, everything I got so far. I mean, it would have been under if I didn't need butter. I needed some butter. I was a little late, buttering my pan. So anyway. All right, so let's give those a flip. All right, got a little crisp on the one side. All right. There we go. Oh. There we go. Sorry I'm using such a big pan, but I just moved into where I'm at and I have nothing unpacked, and this is the only pan that was available to get to. Everything else was really buried. So anyway, that's where I'm at. Absolutely, and I hope so, and that's what I'm trying to figure out, see what the hype's about. I mean, every YouTube and Reddit video or Reddit review that I've watched about this said this was the best sandwich ever. Actually, it's a really good sandwich, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, hello, Talina, how you doing? I hope you all liking and following, because this is where we make cooking fun. This is better than any show that you would watch on the Food Channel. Jersey Mike's. Oh, I like Jersey Mike's. It's been a while since I've been there. They're alright, though. Thank you very much, Cody. I really appreciate it. Alright. Listen, we get a little toast going on our bread. Alright, we got a little toast on our bread. Then we're going to set those aside. Alright. So now we're going to add mayonnaise and mustard to our bread. Alright. Give me a moment. All right. So now we added our mayonnaise and our mustard to our bread. Now we're gonna add some more butter to the pan, and then we're gonna fry our mortadella in there. All right, it sounds yummy, and I've been wanting to try it for a very long time, so we're gonna see today. Our pan's a little bit hot. So here we go. Here's the fun part. We're gonna add our mortadella to the pan. We're gonna get that little crisp going on that one. All right. I'm gonna turn up the heat a little bit just to get it to fry a little bit faster. So yeah. Oh, I can't wait to try this sandwich. And after we get a little crisp going on both sides, we're gonna add our what do you call it? Provolone cheese. Provolone cheese is what you need to use for this recipe. So yeah, and I'm gonna go over it again after I assemble the sandwich and everything. So yeah, don't worry, guys. Anyway, this is such a simple, basic sandwich. It was one of the favorites, and it's been revised by renowned and famous chef Anthony Bourdain. So yeah, and he's one of my favorite chefs actually. So yeah, but it's just so simple and basic, and it sounded so delicious. And like I said, if you go on YouTube, most videos will say this is the Anthony Bourdain sandwich. So yeah, I had to give it a try. So anyway. Oh, we got a little good crisp on that side. All right, now we're about to flip that. All right, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you very much, Joshua. I really appreciate it. I hope I'm saying that right. All right, give that a minute, and then we're about to top it with our provolone cheese, and then we're going to assemble our sandwich. It's going to be beautiful. All right, let's turn the heat on down a little bit. All right, there we go. All right, now we're gonna top it with our provolone cheese. There we go. All right, look at that. Get that good and melted on top. Sure does. It sure is sourdough. You can use sourdough, or you can also use a Kaiser roll. I was gonna do both actually to see which one tastes better, but I mean the grocery store that I went to was out of Kaiser rolls, so I just went to the sourdough. And I feel like the sourdough is gonna be better just because sourdough has that little bitterness to it that might add flavor to it. So we're gonna see tonight. All right, I think it's about time we. Oh shit. Sorry about that, guys. Smoke detector went off. Oh well. Whoops. Anyway, here we go. We're gonna add that to our sandwich. There we go. That looks beautiful. Now we're going to top it with our mayonnaise. Other side with our mayonnaise. There we go. There is our mortadella sandwich. Alright, I'm about to give you a bite and give you my thoughts and my ratings. Alright. You got that mortadella, which is kind of like bologna or bologna or whatever you call it. It goes really well with the provolone and the mayonnaise and mustard. It complements it so well. I think that's what it is. Mm. Mm. It's good, but I will be honest, it wasn't like as great as I thought it would be. I thought it would be fucking like freaking amazing, delicious. But no, it's really good, but like it's not like to die for good, in my opinion. But anyway, no, it's good though. I mean, like if you want something different, you want a basic mortadella sandwich, you like Italian meat or something, an Americanized version of it, then this is the way to go. Mm. Mm. No, it still is pretty good though. Mm. Mm. I think the closest I could relate it to is like a upscale version of an American ham and grilled cheese, like a really really good seasoned well one, basically. Mm. So now, the next time I want to make a gourmet sandwich on a budget and make it in 10 minutes, this is the sandwich I'm going to go with. Mm. So, the sandwich is so simple to make. It just takes mortadella and then two slices of bread, mayonnaise, mustard, and then provolone cheese, and that's it. And sourdough. And then sourdough or Kaiser roll. And that's pretty much it, actually. And that's what the sandwich is about. So, yeah. This is the Americanized version of a Brazilian sandwich called the mortadella sandwich, aka the Anthony Bourdain sandwich. So anyway, it looks. I've heard of that, something similar to that, but yeah, I mean, the sandwich is pretty good as is, honestly. Mm. This is an upscale version of an American grilled cheese, and this was made. This was revised. This is a recipe of a famous chef by the name of Anthony Bourdain. So yeah, one of my idols. Mm. Mm. Well, I'm going to continuously munch on these sandwiches. You know what? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and follow. I would give this is definitely still a 5-star sandwich, but on a scale of 1 to 9, which I rate my thing, I would give it a solid 6.8. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and follow. Happy cooking, everyone. Bye!